Just when you thought YouTube might start to get its act together, this happens. So you may know of Thegn Thrand, one of the main sword channels. He just got suspended. His channel is gone right now. So there is a petition that people are doing to try to get it back up, and he's doing what he can on his end. But essentially, he got a strike on one of his older videos, apparently about ninja firebombs, and from what I understand, YouTube misconstrued it as a how-to video for making explosives, or some ridiculous nonsense like that. And he appealed the strike, but then his entire account was terminated for whatever reason. And yeah, so... again, petition will be down below, and let's do what we can to help out here, because this is absolutely unreasonable and ridiculous. They didn't even give him a warning or a chance to, do anything about it. Just here, gone. And that's, of course, not boding well at all for a lot of channels, myself included. The community guidelines are written, they are worded so ambiguously that, just about anything can be interpreted as against the guidelines. So, yeah, I'm talking to him on Facebook right now. He says, yeah, no explanation. They just told him, look at our guidelines. Yeah, that's the typical cookie cutter response there. And this is just insane. I mean, come on. And this really... begs the question of what now? I mean, who's next? It really seems like YouTube is getting crazier and crazier. I'm still hoping that they will eventually figure out how to do things more efficiently, because the whole bot system clearly doesn't work well. Although in this case, there must have been a person behind it. I can't imagine that the bot just terminated the channel. So something was clearly afoul there. Oh, man. So... alternatives. Personally, I've already started to upload on VidMe. The problem with this, okay, here's the main problem. A lot of people depend on YouTube for their livelihood because this is their job. It requires a lot of time. It's a full-time commitment, especially above a certain channel size. You can't just do this on the side in your spare time while you work. This is 100% full commitment. And in fact, this requires more work than a lot of regular jobs. And so if this suddenly goes poof, then the entire work and money invested is suddenly gone. It's many years. Personally, in my case, I've been doing this for 10 years, and it took a solid 6 years before the channel started to get anywhere. And... I'm sure he got at least a substantial portion of his income from YouTube, if not all of it. So this is a major problem. I mean, come on, YouTube. You can't just make people lose their livelihood over crap like this without warning, without negotiation, without anything at all. So it's absurd. And so here's the problem. If all of us wanted to, migrate over to another video platform, it's not going to work so well, unfortunately. I mean, as I said, I'm already on VidMe. How's my VidMe channel going right now? I can tell you exactly. So, to be fair, I haven't really announced it that much. I have mentioned it, and I have posted links and whatnot. But right now, I get a couple hundred views on average per video on there. So less than 1,000. And so far, I think I've earned like $3. Or something like that. If I post a link to a VidMe video on Facebook, it'll get a bit more. It might get like 3,000 or so. But I mean, even my Facebook page has a tiny fraction of the subscribers on YouTube, and also all of the regular views per video. I get generally about, at the very least 30,000 views per video on YouTube if it doesn't go well. If it does go fairly well, it's 50, 60, 70,000, and then sometimes over 100,000. All of this, if I try to, stop YouTube right now and move over there, how many percent would carry over? 10 at most? It's not sustainable, at least right now. I mean, I'm going to try. So, in other words, I think we should fight for our right to remain on the platform. You know, just because we don't do mainstream makeup videos or some, you know, trivial, okay, not all of it is trivial, but just because we're not perfectly 100% cookie cutter family friendly and, you know, don't suck up to the advertisers all the damn time, that doesn't mean that we don't deserve a spot on this platform. I mean, come on, YouTube. Do you realize how many views you've gotten overall in total from, you know, historical arms and armor channels, gun channels, you know, political channels, all the things that are, you know, regarded with suspicion now? This is part of what has made YouTube what it is, or what it used to be, maybe I should say. Part of what has built YouTube up from the ground, from nothing. And now it's all like, nope, screw you, screw you, screw you, you're gone. Really? This needs to be fixed. I mean, come on. So if you are in this situation, if you have a channel that is not considered mainstream advertiser friendly, however, what blah, what can you do? Well, so personally, I'm going to go through my videos now. This might take the rest of the day or longer. And I'll see if there's anything that could be possibly, you know, misconstrued in such a way that, oh, this teaches people how to whatever. And I'll have to think about removing those videos and putting them up on VidMe instead, just in case, because I certainly don't want this to happen to this channel. And yeah, I can only encourage you to go there, you know, sign up on VidMe as well, or Vimeo. I mean, let me know, which video platform do you prefer? And otherwise, if you want to stay on YouTube, I would also suggest becoming a partner with a network. Now, a lot of people say that networks are a waste of money because they don't offer that much and they constantly take a percentage of your already minimal income these days because of the lower ad revenue. But they can help in cases like this. If you are without that, you have no contact address, you can only go through like the regular, you know, appeal form and whatever, which might be ignored. If you have a network, then they can actually reinstate your channel and they can negotiate with YouTube. They have a bit more leverage. So it's not a guarantee, but I've always treated it as kind of an extra insurance, if you will. So yeah, I'll also leave a link to that as well. And yeah, let's try to help Thrand out, because this is all kinds of unreasonable and it needs to stop. So I wish Thrand the best of luck. I can only imagine what kind of major stress that he's going through right now. And yeah, let's hope it'll be back up. I mean, this stuff like this has happened before. I remember Hickok45 also went through trouble and had his channel reinstated. So, you know, hopefully it'll go well. Anyway, thanks for watching.